Alright, so I'm a little late to this, but here we go. We got the teaser for the next Ultra character in Dragon Ball Legends for the 5th year anniversary, right? To no one's surprise, it's going to be future related. Wow, it's going to be Vegito Blue, guys. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Not everyone saw it coming, man. Um, Now there's a little bit weird things to this though, because they do have an like infinity thing right here, which is kind of a little weird to me. Like I don't know why they have to, specifically emphasize this, but this is just clearly like a radiant god, like that scene, right? Um, this teaser does to me just point more towards merged Zamasu, right, as the Ultra unit, but I think that's incredibly stupid. That just doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, look, guys, here we have Goku and Frieza, Orange Piccolo, and merged Zamasu for the anniversary. No, they're not that dumb. They know. Legends team knows that when it's anniversary time, it's time to release the big bucks, and Vegito is the big man himself, right? I mean, also they've kind of going this pattern where we get a Vegito for the anniversary, and then 6 months later during Legends Fest for New Year's, that's when we get our Gogeta unit, right? This has kind of been true for the most part. Let me just see if I can pull this up here on a whim here. Let's just, dude, it's so much easier to use this one. I'm sorry. Hold up, wait. I don't know if can we do this real quick? Hold up. Do you have any tags? No, we cannot go through your tags. Well, this site is not completed, so I'm not bashing on this site yet. It's just this the space right now is just easier to use when it comes to sorting through characters, right? Let's pull up Gogeta and pull up Vegito here. Where is Vegito? You should be Ultra section right there. Vegito. Go over here for Gogeta. Okay. So you two released during the 1st year anniversary. You are kind of an outlier, but you released before the 2nd year anniversary. You can see with the tag that says DBL22 OAS. I think I'm a cursor capture on, right? Well, I'll find out later. You released during the 2nd year anniversary. You released during the 3rd year anniversary, and you released during the 4th year anniversary. Then we go over to Gogeta's. You released right before the first like Legends Fest-ish thing, right before Black Friday. He was right before then. You were a special Broly anniversary thing, so you were an outlier. You were no, you were after the first anniversary. No, first anniversary. Oh God, my brain. He was 1.5 year unit, right? He was in January, so you technically count. You're in that time period, right? It's been a year since this guy. It's almost been 10 months since this guy, right? It's been a few, so yeah. What released? Oh, Super Saiyan 4s. That's who released along with this guy, right? Before him, I should say. You were year 3. You were in a special outlier. You were the Legends Fest unit before that. You were the Legends Fest of this year unit, I believe. Am I correct on this? No. Yeah, right? Yeah. Year 3 Legends Fest was you, and then year 4 Legends Fest was you. Yeah, so Legends Fest, Legends Fest, Legends Fest, post Legends Fest, and then pre Legends Fest. All right, all around that same area, right? And then we have like 3 special outliers because even though we didn't get a Vegito for the headliner, we still got a Vegito during the 3rd year anniversary. So that's what I mean, right? So that's kind of what they've been going on. So I just kind of pull up this teaser right for Ultra Kid Buu because this is the teaser that they used to tease Ultra Kid Buu. This is kind of the scene before Kid Buu kind of goes on the rampage. This is like his intro scene, right? This is the scene where Kid Buu kind of does this thing, and then he screams at you and takes away your entire life bar by using his AoE greens, which I love to abuse. Anyways, so now that we have that out of the way, where we've established that we get a Vegito every anniversary, whether we like it or not, it's around this time frame where we should be getting a Vegito, right? If not this month, then next month, and it doesn't make any sense because next month I don't think we're gonna get a Ultra, right? Because if we look at the schedule now, the season ends on the 5th. It lines perfectly so that we get the Ultra character on the 12th. That's a 3-week season, and then it ends on the 2nd. So we go into August now. On the 2nd, depending on the celebration for August, we'll probably see the LF either one of these 2 weeks. I don't know about the 9th, but definitely because the anniversary is going to end on the 2nd. probably have a cooldown week here, right? We'll have some kind of like celebration, like we'll have a celebration announced here. So we'll probably see something here, but I don't think we'll get a new release because this is when the PvP season should start up. Is when it ends, excuse me. This is the start of a new PvP season, and they just have never really released a new unit during the start of a new PvP season. They've usually done it in the midweek of the PvP season when they introduce God rank to, obtain for all people, which is going to be this week. So I do think that this week is going to be when we get the LF, but it doesn't really coincide because I do think we're going to get a Mega Rising banner on the 31st of this month. So it'd probably be maybe this. I don't know. The 16th is kind of like a glaring option, like the obvious answer to this question. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna do another 3-week season. So the 3-week season will end here. Cooldown season. I don't know if they want to release something. Yeah, you know, get what I mean, right? But point is, there's a lot of signs that the LF, or excuse me, the Ultra is gonna come in the next 10 days because the season here is just ending. This is going to be the off week, right, where it's gonna be in between these seasons, so they're more than comfortable with dropping the character. Then we'll have a 3-week no, actually, I'm stupid. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, okay. So then the LF, this is when the anniversary ends. We'll have a cooldown period here. We'll start the celebration here. It could be the 9th when we see the new LF, actually. Yeah, the 9th. The next when we see the new LF, we'll get a Mega Rising banner here, probably. We'll have September, Mega Rising. I think the 13th is when we'll see the next LF here. We'll see an Ultra in September. October. Don't typically do anything in October, but this is the month 4. So we'll probably see another Ultra in this month as well. Or will they do another? Or will they do another Ultra? No. Yeah, because they're doing an Ultra here. Legends Fest starting. I don't think they'll do an Ultra. They could. Because we got Ultra. No, yeah, they could just do another Ultra here because we got Ultra Rose, who was the. Well, we might just get a solo Ultra for this month then. On the 13th. Like Rose. Although they are like more than capable of releasing another LF this month as well, right? For September. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Going through a little bit of a rabbit hole, but live here, but nice to see how the schedule is kind of going to form up. As long as we don't have any more other 3-week seasons, because those are pretty much unpredictable. The point is, the LF should be dropping. Excuse me, the Ultra for the anniversary should be dropping on the 12th, and that is the mid-season, right? Because PvP season starts. This is week 2. Week 3 is when it should be ending. So the 19th or the starts 1 week, 2 weeks. When does this one start again? On the 14th, right? Yeah, 14th, I believe, is when this one started. Yeah, the 14th. It should be ending on the 26th then. That's when the PvP should be ending. They'll do a week long, like, thank you celebration, I guess, for the anniversary. So yeah, one of these 2 weeks when the Ultra drops, and it just makes more sense to me that the Ultra drop on the 12th. That way, they'll release the banner for about 2 weeks, up until the 26th when the PvP season ends, and then that's when Ultra Vegeta Blue comes out. Yeah. So the Ultra will release on the 12th. I'm just set that, pencil that in. The 12th, 2 a.m. EST is when that will release, and we will probably see a Vegeta Blue. It just doesn't make any sense that they'll make merged Zamasu the Ultra unit. They've not done a double Ultra unit released ever. They again just could though, because why not? First time for everything at this point. They could just do whatever the hell they wanted to. So yeah, again, but I don't think so because they teased directly the next Ultra unit with this one. This was the last one on the 23rd of April, right? Kid be released, I believe, on the 29th, if I'm correct, right? Did he release? He got his announcement. The abilities will be released on the 26th. This is when the reset happened, 26th, and then on the 30th, right? So if we take a look, I'm just gonna do a proper look here. 23rd is when he released. 30th is with 23rd when he got announced or leaked or teased. I can't even today. And then the 30th is when he got released into the game. So if we do this by this logic, right? We're in July, right? A week later is when the Ultra will probably drop, but it drop on the 9th. I don't know, just sometime in this time frame, right? Because banners tend to drop usually on reset. I mean, his details could just be implemented here on the 5th. We could see like the announcement of Vegito on the 5th, right? With the a uh reveals and stuff on the 5th. We should see something on the 5th, and then I think his data will probably be implemented either next week on the 12th or the 9th. One of these in this time frame he'll come out. And they could just do a double Ultra banner because this is the anniversary. This is the first time they've done a single LF banner into a double LF banner. So anything is on the table. They're willing to do whatever the hell they want, right? So a double Ultra, it could happen. It probably will happen. I hope it doesn't, because getting a copy of an Ultra is hell. So going for 2 is, oh god. But again, they could just do double Ultra release, and who knows, right? I mean, we have this isn't very clear. I mean, because again, the Kid Buu one, which if we can pull back to, my scroll is broken, so give me a second here to get back to it, right? But this one was just very obvious, right, as to just what it was hinting at, like what moment. This one is not as clear, because this one is, you can see this as two scenes, right? This is the scene where Merge Zamasu first kind of shows up, or this is kind of like that light that Vegito shows up in as, you know, when he first shows up in the future arc, right? After they fuse, right? So it's either one or the other. Now, again, another strong thing here is that they've shown this infinity sign. This could actually just mean 2 earrings, right? 2 balls for the 2 earrings. And it's kind of hard to show the Patara without, like, really giving it away. Although, I mean, to be fair, this is also a giant giveaway. But, I mean, to be fair, you know, it just screams Vegito Blue to me. I think that's set in stone. Vegito Blue. Oh, what the hell? Vegito Blue sometime next week from the 9th to the 12th. Either one of those dates. Yeah, now let's just do a little bit more speculation because we're here, right? In terms of the ultras we have, we're missing a blue ultra, we're missing a green ultra. At this point, in terms of the meta, because I haven't released my top 10 list, I'll just do a quick sneak peek here as to I think it's still top 10. It's not complete, but I just kind of want to like give a ideal hit. So we've got Pan in here, we've got Gogeta Blue in here, we've got 17 in here, we got the Gammas, we got Jiren, Orange, Rose, Kiku. Alright, let's take a look at my notes here. I'm gonna do an actual tier list video right after this, but yeah, so in terms of the ultras, we have a lot of, again, we all obviously have the best unit in the game here, which is blue and purple. We have green is kind of like a sleeper option, right? Green has a lot of strong options, but the Goku side of this really tends to just shut out the green side. And then we have blue side. I think this Frieza side of the Goku Frieza unit is just by far the best unit in the game, which is kind of why you need a green unit. Now, when it comes to his tags, right, we have Future, we have God Key, and we have Fusion Warriors, right? We just have you as the purple fusion, so I don't think you're gonna be a thing. We have you as the yellow fusion, as well as you as the yellow god key. You are approaching like a 1.5 years old. You could probably be seeing something here, Super Gogeta, but again, we have to mind that he is still an ultra. He is blue. They also haven't done a blue ultra release though in a while, like literally ever since this guy released. Red is a strong option, but I don't know if they'd really be willing to do red just because of Goku and Frieza, right, as they being the best strongest in the game. Although, and again, we have the Gammas right here. We have Orange Piccolo, who is probably the weakest out of the 3 that have dropped. And I think that they are pretty much comfortable with making it probably blue. I do think that blue, Ultra Vegito Blue, is probably the strongest color we could see in the meta, which doesn't directly knock this unit off the top of the, you know, food chain. It gives Orange Piccolo some more, you know, use because it increases his value because of his color. So we'll probably see more play with Magenta. Rose will definitely come back into the meta, which I'm not looking forward to. Gogeta Blue will be able to have a nice partner with him, right? He'll be able to be the green counter everyone's looking for. Definitely does impact Boo's list on the tier list. It impacts hits, placement on the list. Gammas really don't see much of a change here. They do benefit well though, because again, yellow and blue, they have a nice synergy right there. Jiren works well with them for all we know. This Goen's kind of not in the greatest position, but if you wanted to, you can run them together, right? I don't know, you can run this guy, Piccolo, and the other guy, right? Vegito Blue. So there's a lot of notice for Vegito to be blue, but I do think that it makes the most sense for Vegito to be blue. But again, they could just make him say, "Oh, he's light color for all we know," because fuck it, bananas. But yeah, that's what I think about the new teaser that we got for the next the next major release character announced in Dragon Ball Legends. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I don't know what the